And as it relates to the customer, can you walk us through the full PPAP process from start to finish?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, ultimately, it would start with our team through the quoting process, really taking in all the information that the customer can provide to us, and then relaying that to our internal teams and to the production facility to make sure that we are all aligned, which really is one of the main goals of the PPAP. Right? You want to see alignment from start to finish for everyone involved. So we've got a design and process review. The factory has to look at this and say, we understand your needs and we are capable of meeting them. They'll develop documentation, which will look like your process flow, your control plans, those sort of things. They'll develop the tooling, and then they'll produce the initial parts. Once those parts are produced, they'll begin the validation process. That's when you'll see measurements taken for things like the CPK data, the gauge R&R, the reliability and repeatability that we talked about before. So they'll take all the steps to destructive test the parts, measure the raw material, validate those sort of things, the material specifics that the customer is looking for. They'll begin to put that all together in the PPAP package, which will inevitably come to us. If everything goes smoothly, once that package is submitted to us, we submit it to the customer. The customer will provide a signed PSW back to us, and that's the part submission warrant. And then from there, we have approval and we can begin production.
Okay, and so similar question, is that pretty standard and enforced for each one of those steps, or are there different, can you skip over certain steps depending on exactly what you're reviewing?
I would say that all of those steps are crucial to making sure that the package is well put together.